The viral TikToker dubbed Scar Girl has become an online star thanks in part to the noticeable facial blemish she proudly shows off in her clips. But while she's an inspiration to some, she isn't without her skeptics either. As longtime viewers of her TikTok account will already know, Annie Bonelli got her scar when she was a 15-year-old high school junior in March 2021. But while the social media star has been happy to share the when of her facial blemish, she's been much more reticent about the how. Speaking to NBC News in 2023 about the fascination surrounding her scar's origin story, Bonelli explained she didn't want to reveal too much and said it's just a very personal subject. Looking in the mirror, sometimes it can be hard because I know exactly where it's from. Luckily, Bonelli is able to take something positive from whatever caused her scar, adding, quote, "At the same time, I feel like in a way it's empowering. It's like, I got through that." During an appearance on the BFF's podcast earlier that same year, the social media star did at least reveal that her blemish wasn't the result of a dog attack.
As someone said it was from a dog scratch, I was like, it's just not from a dog scratch.
And in a chat with Rolling Stone, Bonelli hinted that she may reveal the whole truth at some point too. "Maybe one day I'll decide that this is something I feel like people need to know. But for right now, I feel like where I got my scar doesn't matter as much as what I'm doing with it now." One of the reasons why there's so much skepticism surrounding Bonelli's scar is due to the fact that in the summer of 2021, it appeared to be fading, before coming back with a vengeance in the winter. However, the TikToker says there's a perfectly rational explanation. In an interview with NBC News, Bonelli explained that toward the end of the same year that she got the scar, she applied some topical treatment to it. Unfortunately, this was without any professional medical guidance. And her self-prescribed approach backfired when she received a chemical burn from her product of choice, resulting in a fresh blemish on top of the faded scar. Bonelli recalled, "It was bubbly and bloody and gross. That turned into a new wound on top of it, which is why the scar became significantly longer, because I just sloppily put it on. I wasn't thinking that I'd have a reaction like that, but also my skin is really sensitive, so I probably should have taken it into account." With over 800,000 followers to her name, Bonelli can undoubtedly lay claim to being a TikTok star. But in a 2023 interview with Rolling Stone, the teen famous for her facial scar claimed that she never planned to make it big on social media. She revealed, "The past 2 or 3 months have been a little crazy. I'm averaging 1 to 2 million views per video. TikTok was always a thing for me, but to actually try to be an influencer, that wasn't really ever my path. It kind of just happened. I've had 2 other accounts, but this one obviously got big 2 years ago." Bonelli acknowledges that she went from being a complete unknown to a TikTok sensation because of her facial blemish. But although the teen enjoyed the attention, she admits it also left her feeling insecure about her appearance. In a chat with NBC News, she said, "I feel like on social media people get so comfortable, especially with influencers in general, to make comments on things because they don't always view them as real people. Like, I'm a real person." In 2022, Bonelli became a victim of the fame games build them up, tear them down mentality when she began to regularly get accused of faking her scar for attention. The teen initially tried to ignore the backlash, concentrating on her impending college years and friendship group instead. But the scrutiny soon became impossible to avoid. She told Rolling Stone, "The debate is a little weird to me because at the end of the day, people are commenting about something on my body, especially watching some creators use big platforms to almost tear me down. It's upsetting. I can't take my scar off and hang it up on a hook. I don't feel like I should have to cover it." Bonelli argues that her natural surroundings would have instantly exposed her if she was a fraud. In reference to the way that water would wash off any makeup used to create a fake scar, she said, "I live on the water back home. You don't think I go to the ocean every day with my friends? I'm sorry, it's just one of those things where you come back to it and it's like, I would have been caught in my hometown." Thankfully for Bonelli, not everyone who views her TikTok videos are haters. Many of her more than 800,000 followers see her as an inspiration. And as she revealed to NBC News in 2023, the teen believes that she can continue to be a role model, no matter how long the debate about her rages on. She said, "Even if the whole physical scar, that whole aspect dies down, my message still is there, because not everyone has physical scars. Everyone has scars. People have mental scars, emotional scars. I want to broadcast that to the world, that no matter what, you should be proud of your scars." She added that she has a lot of plans in the future to carry forth her message. Bonelli named body positivity and awareness of domestic violence as 2 particular areas she's interested in advocating for. Of course, there's much more to Bonelli than her facial scar, and the social media status she's achieved as a result of it. The teen also appears to be gifted when it comes to both education and sport.
Hey guys, I'm Nellie and I'm a freshman here at High Point University. I'm from Niantic, Connecticut and I'm studying sales.
After graduating from high school in the Connecticut city of Niantic, Benelli landed a place at High Point University, a private North Carolina college affiliated with the United Methodist Church. It's not known what subject the TikToker is majoring in, but in her first year, she made the dean's list of students who the previous semester had achieved a 3.5 GPA or higher. It seems likely that Benelli is also continuing to pursue her love of sports while at the institution. In her next college student-athlete college recruiting profile, there are details of her impressive vertical jump and 20-yard and 40-yard dash records, along with a YouTube video showcasing her skills as a softball player. In her personal statement, she wrote, "I am looking to play at a higher level and compete athletically at a college that also has a strong academic program.